Bonjour! I'm okay, okay? I'm alright. I just knocked like everything that I've ever owned and loved. I got it. I got it. I'll clean it up later. Who cares? What's up, Reapers? My name's Seth. We are back again for another Trulv live stream. Finally. Oh my goodness gracious. I know that it's late. I know. It's been a while. Anybody else getting this weird bug, by the way? Whenever you end up going to some of these things, the sign is like squished and weird. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do today. I want to do things. I guess we'll do a couple of these things. Moplo, you freak! Thank you very much for donating $1. It's a European dollar, by the way, so that's pretty much like $10 Canadian. But hope you guys are all doing great today. I've been up all night, typical of me. And I really wanted to do this live stream because I know that I haven't been doing streams as often as I keep on promising. Because I keep on saying, oh, we're gonna do more live streams. I finally freed up my schedule, but it's like, even though I'm only focusing on like Trulv and Pixark now, all it's really done, like all that's really changed is I've spent more time off camera. You know, like that's it. Thanks, Beyond Fun. I appreciate the 2 European simoleons from Super Chat. Hi, Say, what mods do you use? I know that it's long overdue that I make a video on that. I'll show you the ones that I can look at right now in game. But I won't be able to show you, like, it's not gonna show you everything. What game is that? Yeah, I wonder what game it is. You're right. Let me see. So I'm using better damage numbers, boss health, clean dot crosshair is the one that makes the dot in the center. Customized video effects for arcane, neon ninja passive, video effects for shadow radiant. I don't use the damage coefficient because who cares? Dungeon chest radar. The enhanced UI is the one that I'm kind of using right now. I don't like it. I feel that it's very, like, it confuses me, so I'm gonna turn that off. XODC in the biomes, I don't know why the picture doesn't work. Grim Buster from my boa B_yellow, whatever this is, the item tracker. Karma tooltip I don't use. Meteor waypoint doesn't work for some reason, so I'll just disable it. Mini boss radar, quest rings, quick UI, blah 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 blah. That's not all the mods that I'm using, it's just most of them. Because you get to kind of see those. What? You like Neo Ninja? Yeah, I did. I used to main him. I know, Spocky. Hi, Icy. Yes, I know that there's a 50v50 in Fortnite. I'm well aware. I just don't really care. That rhymed. I'm the rhinoceros. I don't know. I haven't really had time for it. You know, I've really been enjoying just playing Trulv and Pixark. What can I say? That said, I have actually, I will admit, I've kind of been taking it slow with Trulv lately. I don't know. I haven't really been into it as much. Like, it's like, we had this great update come out with Trulv Heroes. It added rampages and a couple other small pieces of content, sure. But most of all, it just added a bunch of stuff to grind. Now, I'm not saying that it's not a good patch. It's still fantastic. But it's like, they really should be capitalizing on what people want right now. More Vanguard stuff. But for some weird reason, they're not. The devs ended up actually talking about, what is it? They did end up talking about what they're going to end up doing to the Revenant. So it's kind of exciting for you Revenant mains out there. Honestly speaking, I don't really care because it's still just the Revenant. Like it's like they, you know, they can keep polishing him as much as they want, but to me he still is just like not a very entertaining class, you know. But either way, he's still gonna end up being pretty good. I'll just do a quick summary, but I will end up having another video that's gonna talk about it more specifically. Pretty much they're gonna give him a lot of life leech. Yeah, and most of his attacks are going to be based off of physical damage instead of that weird max health. His number 1 is going to end up being better, and overall he's going to end up being a better character. Oh, these Trulv shirts, man. Ganda, anyone? These things must be made out of like cotton or something because it's making me really, really itchy. I don't like it. How do you get so much divinity? What? You mean divinity souls? You just save them. That's pretty much what you do. You can't like get more of it. This week, I was so busy. Can you die? I was so busy that I didn't even get my Shadow Towers done on Monday, dude. That's how bad I am. Scythe, where's the PS4 video? I mean, I literally... Maybe you're just late to the punch, dude, but I quit Trulv on console. I had a video talking about that specifically. But, I don't know. Is the stream laggy? It seems like it's okay. I want to mention this. Hi, Nokia. I'm well aware that lots of people are telling me to claim stuff. I'm not claiming it on purpose to trigger them. Also, I'm waiting for my tome to be done because seriously, who cares? It's not like it's on a timer or anything. Or is it? Do these things despawn? Oh, we got our daily stuff. That's right. Charged circuit expires in 7 days. I mean, I only collected it myself. Like, I grinded those dungeons. Granted, 7 days is a long enough time. Oh, I keep on forgetting. I gotta, like, adjust Nightbot so that it doesn't spam out, like, my Discord and my merch store and everything like that. Ugh. I also gotta finally respond to my merch manager as well so I can hopefully get him to do, like, what I want him to do and get the Posh Tato t-shirt in the store. It's already done. Let me write this down. Nightbot. That'll hopefully help me remember to change a couple things with it, right? The current monster coin's the closest thing that we get to... What? What are you guys talking about, Yabaki? I saw a couple comments about that. Did the devs finally talk about it? I don't think that they did. What's Jub doing? Sleeping. It's 5 in the morning for me, you freak. Seriously. Why no PS4 video? Nobody tell them. What are you talking about, Icy? You mean on Twitter? I think that works, but I don't know if hashtags tag me, do they? Like, if you want me to actually see the message, it has to be like an @. I couldn't type any message in Super Chat. Why is that? I don't know, Mooplo. That is really weird. Are you on iPhone? Because that could be what it is. Because I know that, you know, with it being Google, it's like, oh, we're only going to support Android. It's the same as sponsorships. You can't actually sponsor through an iPhone, as far as I recall. Does the blockchain video you mentioned still come? What? I'm pretty sure I had a video talking about blockchains, but maybe it wasn't talking about it specifically. Like, I was talking about the video that I had talking about the Gonda coins ended up kind of explaining the blockchains. I don't really feel the need to make a video specifically talking about blockchains because I don't want to actually grind the resources just to end up placing one of them down. But they already kind of remedied things with, you know, the description of the blockchains now actually does say that it's just a vanity block and doesn't actually do anything. They also ended up renaming the Gonda coins, which is great. Because otherwise it was confusing a lot of people. Sure, Spocky. Yep. You're totally the owner of my Discord. You're probably the owner of your own Discord where you have no friends. That was really mean. No, if you want to see me without the wig, you can just check out the vlog videos, you freak. Just become a fan and click on more than one video. Ooh. All right, Raw Turkey. That sounds good. Also, thank you, Staz. Your name is blue, like really dark blue, and I have the night mode on Twitch. But he sent a bunch of Kappa emotes. What the? Oh, well, that comment just got destroyed real quick, didn't it? Hello, Dread, you stupid moron. Did I complete this tome? Yes, I did. Why was it dead silent? I don't like that. It's supposed to go so that I actually know when I've completed it. Can I please... I need badges. Could you give me an invite? Nutella, you freak. I'm just doing normal towers. You uggles. Did I finish my tome already? Yeah, I probably did it before the dungeon. Thank you, Spocky. At least promote me to Jub. You can't really buy your way to that rank, but I do appreciate you giving me $2 of your lunch money. I don't think I can do that, Tri-Z. Also, I'm going to destroy you now. Seriously? guess not. I don't know. Do you know if the devs are planning to optimize Trulv better? They can't really do that, dude. That's the big disappointment about this game. Like, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Here's the story of Trulv and why it's optimized like disgusting, right? Is when Trulv initially was being created, pretty much it was going to end up being a ripoff of Cube World. They acted like it was an original idea, but seriously, back in the closed beta, it was Cube World, like 100%. And for some weird reason, whoever was in charge at Tryon Worlds didn't seem to understand how video games worked, because they thought that a voxel MMO was not going to be successful, and so because of it, they made it very cheap. That cat person, if they add me again, they keep spam adding me because they think that I'm like not adding them even though I'm appearing offline, but I will ignore you, I'm sorry. Anyways, they ended up making the game on a very, very cheap game engine, and because of it, now we are seeing the now we're seeing the problem. Because it's on such an old engine, we're not going to be able to see it get updated any more than it already is, honestly speaking. Like, they're working on things, yes, but it's not like Trulv is running on the Unreal Engine where it's just already stable. It's like, this game is still on text code, for crying out loud. How much money have you spent on this game? I don't know. Not as much as you would think, honestly. Do you think the devs will eventually realize it's ridiculous to craft the Vanguard and drop the prices and material count? No, it's not ridiculous at all, War Sniper. Just go farm Flux. It's a lot easier to do that and go for the credit pouches. Which, again, I completely agree with the method. I think that the Vanguard was actually implemented extremely well, because when you craft the character for Flux, like, you just go and get those credit pouches, right? And because of it, they're making money. It's like a really nice kind of alternative where it's like you could just grind it, but the whole point is that even as a free-to-play player, it's going to be better to just grind the Flux and get the credit pouches. That's my 2 cents towards it. Like, if you have a problem with that way of pay to win, then you're not really going to be long for the world of video games. Because I think that they actually nailed it with the Vanguard. Almost everything else in the game is a complete ripoff, but what they did with the Vanguard was actually pretty good. Okay, D&D. You guys keep on adding me for some weird reason, which isn't your fault, to be fair, I know. It's the game's fault because I get absolutely attacked, and for some weird reason it doesn't just have a little friend invite in the top corner of my screen. I don't know what you're talking about, Icy. I haven't traded Trulv in like a year. It looks like they changed a lot. Kind of. Not really that much, honestly speaking. You know, they kind of just changed the underlying way that you end up developing and progressing, but honestly, no, there isn't really that much more added in terms of content. Like, even with the Trulv Heroes update, and I love the Trulv Heroes update, dude, I really, really do. But when you boil it down to brass tacks, like, you don't really get that much new content. We get a new class, and that's the content, you know? That's pretty much it. Outside of, yeah, you can craft all these new costumes and stuff like that, but what does that boil down to other than mastery? It's not like any of them are so phenomenal that you want to have them. Outside maybe the demon costume for the Neo Ninja, right? How much is this a pay-to-win game on a scale of 1 to 10? 10? It's 100% pay-to-win. Like, if you spend money, you will progress faster. You will end up getting more powerful because you can actually augment your gems and get, you know, level up your gems and everything like that. While the other aspect of the game, which is, you know, there's 2 aspects to Trulv. It gets broken down into your character's power, your power rank, and mastery, and that's it. Which also kind of go hand in hand because the higher your mastery rank also is going to end up giving you extra power rank. And you can spend money to progress in both of those. Now, you still gotta put in grind time, don't get me wrong, but you have the option for experience, potions, and stuff like that, you know, it's... what can I say? You still play Trulv? Yeah, of course I do. I love this game, man. I've been playing this game for so long, I don't think I'll ever be able to quit. You know, like it's just part of my life now, which we've built a community from the ground up over the years, and what can I say, you know? Still love it, even though it definitely has things that I would criticize, and I've openly criticized things about this game since I started playing, because I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it and say that it's like the best game ever. It is, but because I specifically like a lot of the features of this game, most of all just the combat and the way that you play it and the ease of use of the game, and the fact that it's probably one of the most accidentally casual MMOs out there. What was that? Oh, just shadow items. You know, like, it's very, very approachable. Pretty much anybody can end up getting into this game. And it took a very, very long time, and honestly, I would say that they still haven't really developed this game in the direction for kids, because that's the majority of people that are playing this game, and unfortunately, the paywall requires that you have, like, more than just a job. You know, like, you gotta be making some pretty decent money to be able to even keep up with this game's paywall, which, as we've already seen with the guy that's top on console, like, what a freak. He's spent like over $10,000 and has 25k PR on all of his characters. I don't even have that, because I'm pretty frugal when it comes to spending money on video games. Even with Trulv, you would think that I'm kind of reluctant. But at the same time, it's like I keep on. I have to fight myself every single time a new thing comes out, and just say no. You can get it. You know, you gotta tell the people. You gotta show them all of this stuff. Neon Ninja Anubis assassin skin worth making? Yes. If you want a kind of Radiant theme costume, most definitely. Cat, wow, I did add you, you freak. You just keep spam adding me for some weird reason. I'm appearing offline. Bleh. I haven't played forever. I need to start playing again. Yes, you do, Joe X11. I don't know. You kind of play this game in bursts. That's the thing. Like, even somebody like myself, like, so many people always ask, like, why are you still playing this game? Because I don't burn myself out. What can I say? Like, when a new update comes out, yeah, I, like, with the Trove Heroes, I grinded up my character to max level in day one, and, you know, was just focusing on getting all of my gems maxed out and everything, and then finally, when I got pretty much all of the new content out of the way, it's been slow. Because the only thing that I can actually end up doing right now is either grinding rampages, in which case rampages are stupid. They only show up like 5 times in a 24-hour period or something like that. And then on top of that, this is all I can do. Not grinding tomes, grinding like Shadow Tower badges, because they're like so stupid to grind. You need like so many of them. It's ridiculous. Tried to contact Sunday and see if he'll play Trove. You're scaring me. Trove is burst and Pixark equals rage. Yep. One of the biggest things that I would actually say that Trove and Pixark have in common is the developers don't seem to know what they've got. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to criticize overly saying that, oh, like, Trove's a bad game or anything, but I'm just saying, like, it's like they you know, they really should focus on certain aspects of the game that players are asking for. Like, the next big update apparently is going to end up working on PvP, and it's like, it doesn't matter if you guys end up refining PvP. Nobody likes PvP in this game. Like, it's just, it doesn't work, you know? Nobody wants it, so why are they focusing their attention on it? But that's just me. Like, maybe I'm too, I won't even say forward thinking, but maybe I'm more, like, I'm a community guy. That's what I'm all about. I think that's why I love doing YouTube. Like, because it's like we've gotten to build this community together, and it's like I in a lot of ways feel like I owe you guys, and that's why I kind of progress the content in the direction that you guys want me to do it, which, I mean, of course I'm enjoying it as well because it's me. What do you prefer, Trove or Pixark? They're both different poisons. I'm gonna have a video come out soon, hopefully, that's gonna talk about the things that I actually don't like about Pixark, because I already kind of did that with my Trove videos. I do want to do a long overdue video talking more specifically about what I like about Trove, because I think that a lot of people always get the wrong idea when I'm sitting here like talking about the things that I don't like about this game. People immediately just start thinking that like, why are you even playing it then? But it's like, dude, I've been playing this game for over 3 years, like, and I'm still playing it, so that's already saying a lot, right? But maybe that's just me. I don't know. I know that this game's not for everybody, but I still enjoy it. What about Fortnite? I know. Oh, you're saying you play Fortnite too much, Joe. Yeah. I don't know. I may go back to Fortnite. Like, it is a fun game. I like it. Can you do private games yet? Because that's what I would be all about. Private match of 50v50. That would be beautiful. How late is it here in Holland? It's 14:22. 5:32 in the morning for me. How much money have you spent on Trulv? Over 9,000? No, not over 9,000. That's what I'm saying. You'd be surprised at how... I've spent a lot when you look at the grand scheme of things, but over a 3-year period? Nope. I haven't really spent that much. Yeah, I know 50-50 is up on Fortnite. I just meant that if you could do a private match. That'd be what it would be all about for me, because I like doing stuff like that. Did you play in the closed beta of Trulv? Yeah, the first episode was me in the closed beta. I actually ended up just randomly picking this game up from Humble Bundle because I thought, hey, this looks like Cube World, and Cube World was dead at the time. Oh, it still is. Whoops. Because the guy ended up taking all the money and running. I found it funny how, like, he started posting on Twitter again, and I knew he wasn't gonna keep up with it. He's an undedicated, like, jerk. He just took the money and ran, and the only reason he tweets every now and then that he's working on Cube World is because otherwise he'd deal with legal issues because he could be sued for selling an incomplete product. But, I mean, that's early access in a nutshell, right? Everyone uses it as a nice excuse to say, oh, this is why the game is being developed badly, which that's just going on to a whole other topic. We're not even talking about Trulv anymore. So you like only pixel art games? I don't know if I like only pixel art games. I like cartoonish games, like with a game that actually has a lot of style. Like Fortnite, I actually really like the graphic style of that game. And, you know, the way that they nailed the controls and everything like that. I think that it's a great game. It really is. But I personally am not a huge fan of the PUBG game mode. You know, like the whole Hunger Games thing. It's not my favorite, which is why I'm not playing that game that often. You know? Which, funny, here I am sitting with like a monster computer and I'm playing like these games. Granted, you need a monster computer to play Trulv in the first place, right? But... the next game that I'm actually excited about is there's the Spider-Man game that's coming out on PS4. I don't know whether or not I'll end up covering that game or just watching somebody else play it. I've been waiting for that game for a very long time, so I might just get it for myself and do like a maybe one-off video or something. But then Maple Story 2, that's the next one. Really, really hyped about that one, dude. Because I played Maple Story 2, or MapSap as I call it. I played that on the Korean server, and I got locked out of content just because I didn't know, you know, I didn't know how to figure out setting up the translation bot and everything like that, and it was just like, ugh, no thank you. Most of all, I kept thinking, why would I bother investing my time onto a game that's on the Korean server, you know? So I'm hoping that I can end up getting into the closed beta of Maple Story, and further than that, hopefully I don't get in trouble if I record videos. Because I'm really pumped for that. I think you guys, like, I know that a lot of people are kind of always asking, do you think I should get Pixark? And it's like, you know, I'm always kind of reluctant and kind of just say, like, no, you probably shouldn't. Because the game is kind of like poop in a lot of ways. It's a great game. I love it. But again, it's like I'm very particular about games. And that's why I honestly, as far as gaming is concerned, I can't really recommend Pixark unless you have friends to play it with. And you kind of know a little bit about like setting up a proper server with some edited settings and stuff. And even then, the game's like extremely frustrating. But my point being, I have a point here. Maple Story 2... I think Trulv fans, like, I think all of you guys are going to be able to get into that one. Because Maple Story 1 was just, like, gigantic, okay? And we're talking about Nexon, which is a great company. They have extreme amounts of experience in making not only free-to-play games, but they touch upon every different type of genre with all of their games. Now, I'm not trying to say it as in comparison, but if it was Nexon versus Tryon Worlds, Nexon wins hands down as far as a company design. Now, that said, it's a Korean game, so it's going to be extremely grindy, which means that you can just play the game forever. And it's Nexon, so they're going to end up having very heavy cash shop stuff, like pay to win, you know, XP potions and junk like that. But for the most part, you know, MapleStory 2 just seems to be vanity items. And that's the whole thing, guys. Do not forget, MapleStory 2 is free to play. That's the big reason why I think it's going to be really, really cool to have a lot of the Trulv fans playing MapleStory at the same time. Because it's like, even earlier today, I was appearing online in the club, and I had like everybody, you know, jumping around me and attacking me. And I thought, like, man, that's going to be cool if we could end up getting a community like that in MapleStory as well, you know? Thanks, Callum. Appreciate it. I don't know what you guys are talking about. The goatist? I like that instead of the greatest. Unless you were going to say grated cheese, in which case I apologize for taking it as a compliment. I have a really personal question. Do you have ad blocker? I do, but I don't use it on YouTube or Twitch. I disable it. Because gotta support the content creators, right? If I could spend money, I would spend it on Pixark. Oh no. Icy, please, you're scaring me. Pixark is a good game. It really is. It's just I don't really have high hopes for it being anything more than it is right now. You know? What? Buying all the emblems? What? What should I spend 1.6 mil on? Oh. Gonda. JK, you can't buy Gonda. Did they end up... Golden, did they end up actually fixing the PS4, guys? Because that's cool if they ended up doing that. Because it took them quite a while to get it all ironed out, didn't they? Also, I saw somebody else ask, will you end up playing Overwatch? I already had an Overwatch series, and then for some reason they started adding characters to the game, and the game got really overly competitive and extremely toxic, like League of Legends or CSGO, and suddenly I just wasn't really interested anymore. Hey, Ronald! Do you know what class you're going to be on MapleStory 2? Berserker, man. I love two-handed sword characters. And I really wanted to get into that class, but that's where I was very limited because on the Korean server, good luck trying to figure out how to be a knight and subclass into a berserker when you don't understand the language or any of the quests that you're even doing, right? But I got to play with a lot of the classes, and that's another big reason why I think a lot of you Trulv fans should seriously take a look at MapleStory 2, because it's pretty much got all of the same characters as well. Like, we've got an arrow character that eventually subclasses into a gunner where you can end up using a machine gun. Very similar to the subclass ability of the Shadowhunter in Trulv, right? Like, seriously. PS4 is still broken. Yesterday, I got 5 freezes in under 8 minutes. Oh. Honestly, I don't blame you guys on PS4 for just quitting at this point. Like, seriously. Do you have Steam? I think there are loads of games that are very interesting for you. I've got hundreds of games, Joe, already being requested of me. I'm very fortunate. Of indie developers and stuff like that asking me to play their games. I since have already decided, I had a video on this on my YouTube, that I'm just focusing on Trulv and Pixark right now, and vlogs whenever I can end up actually editing them. Which the vlogs are going to end up changing quite a bit over the next couple days, guys. I know that the most recent one was a little lackluster, just being 5 minutes. I'm going to start making them longer and just kind of splicing a couple days together, because it's going to end up being a lot easier for me. Speaking of which, you know, I recently ended up taking a quick visit to Vancouver, right? And I ended up vlogging about that. That was already 2 days ago. My point being is that since that day, I actually haven't vlogged at all. Like, it's been 2 whole days, and I've just been kind of taking a break from it. Because it's like, I want to kind of make the vlogs a little bit more interesting again, and just kind of focus on if I'm actually doing something interesting instead of, oh, hey guys, we're doing another vlog of me just sitting in front of the computer working. Oh, when are you gonna play Fortnite 50v50? I don't know. It'll probably end up being gone by the time I end up caring about Fortnite again. Yeah, Joe, I try my best to, like, lots of people don't seem to realize, or maybe you guys do, but in the comments videos, I try to purposefully have, like, sometimes if I'm not going to reply to a comment, I'll make sure that it's actually in the video, just to kind of, you know, let that person see their name. Just kind of a nice little shout out, right? I hope we get the next big Trulv update either June or July. That's what I'm expecting. We're supposed to be getting 4 big updates this year. The next one's supposed to be focused on PvP. The one after that, sometime in the fall, apparently is going to end up working on U10. We'll see. Will you play horror games? I do like playing horror games. Most of all, like, I can't stand playing a horror game with the mouse and keyboard because I don't know, like, I'm terrible at horror games because I get too scared. But VR horror games, man, whoo, those are fun. I really enjoy VR horror games, but I don't know if I have, like, the best setup for VR because I got, like, a really small booth for moving around, and a lot of games are done very poorly in VR, unfortunately, with very poor movement and blah blah blah. Are you getting bored with Trulv? Dude, I was getting bored with Trulv like years ago. It doesn't even happen anymore. Should I spend 5 mil on augmenting? Sure. I got Gonda Fortress and all those pricey mounts. Then, yeah, probably just spend it all on augmenting, because that's all you can really end up doing is just powering up whichever character you enjoy playing. Yeah, I already actually had videos back in the day of all the Five Nights at Freddy junk. And I don't know. It was kind of interesting at first, and then it was like, oh, we're gonna make 5 billion of these. Oh, not interesting anymore. I think they're still making that dumb movie that nobody cares about anymore. I think, actually, aren't they making a Slenderman movie? Wasn't that a thing? Like, Sony was going to end up doing it like 50 years ago, and then it, like, I don't even know if they're doing it anymore or if it lost popularity. Terraria gets old fast once you get through the game for the first time. Otherwise, it's super duper fun, man. Hi, I really liked your videos. I've never seen a stream, but all of your videos. Thanks, Adrian. Adrian! Blah! What's your favorite game genre other than RPG? I really, really like roguelikes. I never really get to spend as much time on roguelikes. And generally I find roguelikes themselves to be very poorly designed, because I like roguelikes where you, even if you lose, you're progressing so that you end up making the game easier and easier for yourself and you can actually end up beating it. Whereas most roguelikes are kind of designed in a way where the developers can end up just being really lazy and making it so that, oh, you die, you get a little bit stronger, but so do the enemies. So it's just a spinning toilet. You're not actually getting stronger at all. You're just going in a perpetual cycle. Those roguelike games I don't like. Avengers is already coming out in 4 days. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be crazy, dude. Like, that's gonna be huge. I really can't wait to see that one. I've heard lots of really good things about the Rampage movie with The Rock as well, but IMAX 3D, I don't really feel like spending $40 just to go see that movie, so I guess I'll have to wait for DVD or something. What's the average price for Hearts of Darkness? Check the market. I mean, on PC, yeah, I'd say it's probably still 3K, right? 2.5. It's kind of the average price until you end up buying a lot of them. What? You promised me. I don't know what you're saying. Seth, at this point, I think Super Mario Bros. Movie is more exciting than a Five Nights at Freddy movie. Dude, don't hate on the Mario Bros. Movie. That's one of my favorite movies. I know it was extremely unpopular and nobody liked it. My brother and I loved it. That was one of our favorite movies. Still is. It's hilarious. Plus, it's a movie about brothers. I think in a lot of ways, only people that actually have brothers would be able to understand the beautifulness that is that movie. Disappointing when I ended up hearing as an adult all of the junk that ended up going on behind the scenes. But that, I don't care. I still love that movie. It wasn't like the Mario games, but honestly, I'm not really expecting Nintendo to make anything like that. Oh, also, did you guys hear that they're gonna already be making Ready Player 2? I'm hyped about that, because Ready Player 1 is probably one of my more recent favorite movies of all time. Like, seriously. No, the Venom movie's coming out in like October or something. I'm not holding my breath for that. I'm still super pumped for it. Even though everybody else is always like, the Venom movie's gonna have 5 minutes of Venom. Who cares? It's Tom Hardy, and he's playing Venom. Anime Llama. Yes. You understand the beauty that is the Mario movie. It's so funny, dude. Like, I love it. That's my favorite line out of all of it is when, what is it, Iggy Koopa, I think, or whatever, when they're like smart and he's saying like, like he's talking to Luigi and they're talking about Big Bertha at the Boom Boom Bar or whatever. And it's like, they're trying to describe and talk about her, and you know Luigi's like struggling with it, and then they're like, is she corpulent, really corpulent? Which means like big, right? And then Luigi's response where he's like, no, she was just really round. That's like my favorite line. Like, that one always cracks me up, dude. Do you have crashes when you tab out of the game? I play this game in windowed full screen. Generally speaking, I found that ends up taking care of a lot of the crashing. But it still is a mess. Honestly, I'm surprised that we're getting through Shadow Towers. Tome is complete yet. I thought it was. I'm surprised that we're getting through the Shadow Tower here without having to deal with the login bug. Because I was dealing with that a lot today. But we seem to be getting very fortunate. Yeah? What was that? I'm surprised that there was no... Well, I guess I'm not really surprised. It's Nintendo. But no Nintendo characters in Ready Player One. They talked about adding... what was it? Gaia Man or whatever it is, that really popular like old Japanese character, because Mariko was showing me there was like an interview in Japan and they were talking about how if they could get the rights of the character they would actually put it in Ready Player 2, which I hope it continues from where it left off. Like, I'm surprised that they even said they were gonna make another one, because it's like, what, you know, franchise? I would love that. Ronald asking if I'll play the Uncharted Lost Legacy in the future. I know I thought about it, but honestly, I don't really care about the side characters plot. I like Nathan Drake. He's my favorite character because he's kind of a jerk, and that's why I like him. And I don't really care about the side characters, and honestly, that game kind of just came and went. Like, what can I say? There's lots of games that I would love to play, you guys, like seriously, but it's just... keeping up with actually like playing these games, as far as like just playing them is a lot of fun, but then the effort that has to go into editing them, rendering them, uploading them, and doing that at a consistent time where it's like, maybe I don't feel like playing, but I have to because it's my job, you know? And because of that, that's why I ended up dumping all of the other side games that I was playing on the channel, because all of them I was forcing myself to play, whereas with Trulv and Pixark, I'm still enjoying it. I'm still enjoying playing these games, you know? So I just keep on doing what I'm doing. Invite me in Jub Jub. Jub Jub is the Xbox Club. Hobo Jojo. I like that username. That's actually funny. What was it earlier? Somebody had the username in Trulv. It was like... chew thy steak. Yeah, that was it, or something like that. I thought that was a funny username. In the new Spider-Man movies, they're gonna get Tobey Maguire to play Uncle Ben. No, they're not. What are you talking about? They skipped right over all of that stuff because thank goodness they're like, you know what? Screw the origin story. It's already been done like 50 times. How much do you like Pixark? 1 to 10. I like it as an 8. But I will say that the game is fundamentally flawed. Unfortunately, the Pixark developers are going to develop that game towards PvP, which is the minority. They did that with the other game that they ended up producing, or not producing, but just developing, called Dark and Light, where it had a lot of potential, and then it was ruined by them developing it for the PvP players and ignoring the vast majority of players that wanted the game to end up being something else. Pixark, I think, could end up being not only bigger than Trulv, but very, very close to Minecraft if they made it Minecraft, but with Ark aspects. Oh my gosh, Beyblade, you freak. Seriously, another $100, you monster? Stop spending your paychecks on me. That's the same guy, guys. He's the same guy who a couple weeks back gave me $150 in a single stream. Like, you monster. Thank you. Thank you very much for that one, dude. Really appreciate it. Can't put the rest of my message for some reason. So, are you on mobile then, Beyblade? You gotta be on mobile. Because everybody keeps saying that they're dealing with that right now. So, maybe it's just a YouTube issue that you can't actually send your entire message through Super Chat with What? Super MLG Mike 15. I pooping. I like that comment. That's stupid. Oh, there was another thing too. I don't think anybody else is gonna find it funny. But my brother and I came up with, like, we've got a very weird sense of humor. But when we were in Vancouver, what was it? We came up with this kind of a joke where it's like the whole point that you emphasize is you lost everything. So it's like Beyblade, for example, would be like, I spent everything. I gave him every last bit. And just saying it like that, I don't know why we found it funny. I know that it probably doesn't make sense. You're probably just sitting there going, is this guy an idiot? In which case, yes, I am. But it was like such a funny concept to be like over exaggerating and saying every last bit, you know? Like, it's like, oh yeah, I went to the movies and I spent all my money. Every last bit of it. Give me every last bit of your money. Give me every last bit of your flux. You know, I don't know. Is this funny at all? It's just the concept of saying that, like, while out in public was just, like, so hilarious. Any Chaos Core tips? Wait until a premium item is in the Chaos chest, and then open all your Chaos chests, hope you get it, and loot collect it. Hello, Meow Such Wow. I like that username. You would have the, not Doge, but Kate image for your character, right? Trove of Wonder? What? If I watch your stats, I'm donating 300 US. I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about just my thing? I don't understand Canadian jokes. And Ronald, it's not Canadian jokes. My brother and I are weird. Okay? It's just, I just thought it would be funny to mention my personal life. But the vlog itself should... Why does that guy keep, like, he's like, I'm going to take a time portal! Like, and he disappears. Like, what is with him? But no, that vlog should end up being really funny. We ended up finding, like, a time machine and, like, a real one. I can't say any more. It's gonna take me a while to edit that video. I probably should edit that today if I get the chance. Say, with that $100, you could get a steak at dinner. No, don't even worry, Spocky. So here's the thing, you're probably referencing because in the recent vlogs we've ended up getting some steaks for dinner. Actually, no, I don't think those vlogs have come up yet. Yeah, I don't invite people to the club during the stream, sorry to say. Just because I want to focus on, like, what we're doing here, not trying to invite a bunch of people. But yeah, so we've actually, like, Mariko and I ended up finding out that we can end up buying 2 big steaks for like 16 bucks. And it's like really, really good. So we've been doing that a lot lately. I don't know why it's so cheap, but it's so good. Yeah, the red going around our character is Pyro Disc. We need it. You need it for a movement speed character. Which, it's gonna be kind of cool that you can actually build the Revenant to being proper end game. I'm really excited to see how he ends up operating in Shadow Towers. He might actually be a little bit tankier. And then, don't actually, like, hold your breath on this. But you know how the developers said that they were going to work on the Boomeranger, and then they stopped doing that, and then they said that they were going to end up working on the Revenant, and then they were going to work on the Chloromancer, and now they've actually said that they're not going to work on the Chloromancer, they're going to work on the Ice Sage, so we'll see if that even ends up happening. Even though the Ice Sage does not need a rework. I mean, I guess it does for U9, but it doesn't need it for Shadow Towers, honestly. Unless they're gonna... I don't know what they're gonna do with it. Maybe if they end up making it something more viable, but what are they gonna do? Make it so that every class in the game can solo U9 and Ultra Towers? That would be really nice. But hopefully they don't end up breaking the Ice Sage as far as a tank for Dread is concerned. I mean, granted, if you have Cubic Curtain, you can solo Dread with the... Draco, but I don't have a Cubic Curtain. I think I've got one, and that's it. I managed to make just under 1 million flux on Dragon Day farming. Yup. See, that's the thing, guys. Just stay dedicated. Farm up flux on Dragon Day. You got yourself the Vanguard. Are you accepting new members anytime soon? To the club? Is the club full? Oh, we got 10 slots. If anybody else was on, they could just invite you, but I'm the only one on. Maybe I'll invite you afterwards. Twitch crashed on me, lol. I like reading LOL. And reading it like that. Yeah, you got better chances of getting, like, invited and stuff if you end up either asking, like, Joe's here, or if you just end up checking in the Discord, honestly speaking. Sites should call Pizza Hut right in front of us, purposefully use the $100, and on top... I'm not that Mr. Beast or whatever from YouTube, dude, where I just, like, spend money to make money. Beyblade! Thanks for another $50, you monster. Okay, what is this Discord message you're talking about? Yeah, I know that that's you. Okay, here's his comment here. He sent me another $50, guys. That's another $150. You monster. Thank you very, very much, though, dude. I really do appreciate it. Helps me out more than you know. Okay, so here's his comment. This is Beyblade, also known as Minsu in Trulv from YouTube. My full message is good morning. I haven't played Trulv since Wednesday because I'm with my military unit for a couple days. Ah, and before I left, I bought 300 Trulvs of Wonder. I opened like 5 of them and got Gonda and kept it. I like how you say, and kept it. But, yeah, good luck, man. I don't know where you're stationed, but good luck. Hopefully it's not bad. I don't know what's going on with the world right now, okay? Like, I'm very out of touch. I don't listen to the news. I just watch YouTube videos, okay? IQ required? What IQ is required? You're scaring me. But yeah, Beyblade, by the way, I was gonna say, like, after that first stream... I recognized both your username and your image. Like, you've been around with the channel for a long time, haven't you? Like, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm pretty confident. Like, I remember seeing the Beyblade 716, but most of all, that profile picture tied with Beyblade from a very long time ago. Do your claims, please. No. I will. What did I just get? What was that? Sentient Shard? Oh yeah, there's a tome for that. I forgot. That's like, there's a Visine for that. It's like a... Is that a Canadian thing, I think? It's for like your glasses? I don't know. What tome from the Resistor's workbench do I need to get the Plasmium one? That's pretty much the biggest one you gotta get, like, as soon as possible. But yeah, I like how you ended up getting Gonda out of like your first 5, and here I am at over 33 mil spent on Trulvs of Wonder. No Gonda. I don't know if I want to waste any more of my time and money on Trulvs of Wonder. I mean, not unless I would end up getting 5 Gondas at this point. It just wouldn't end up being worth it, especially when at the time that I started unboxing Trulv of Wonders, I could have bought Gonda for like 10 mil. He was cheap back then. I don't know what you just said, Ronald, but you just got destroyed by Spocky. I know the news is filled with bad things. Don't spread those here. Shh. Oh, politics. I see. Yeah. Don't... Politics, schmolitics, man. I'm Canadian. What do we have? A prime rib minister. That's it. Like, seriously, I don't know anything about politics other than, you know, Trump turning his presidency into a reality TV show. In which case, good for him, because everybody knows who he is, right? And that's all it's about. My tome is swapped. Don't worry. We're good. We're on the Trulv of Wonder tome. I've actually almost got another 100 Trulvs of Wonder just on my tome alone, by the way. No, it's okay, Ronald. I thought it was I thought you said something bad, but Spocky just grabbed it because it was political. Because, yeah, we don't get into politics, religious stuff, pretty much anything that takes away from us just all having a good time. You know, we just don't get into it. I purposefully don't mention any of that stuff on the channel. Plasmium is down to 10 per in PS4. I know. Plasmium ended up shooting down, like, super duper fast, didn't it? It's kind of weird. But I guess everybody was farming it, right? It still is a good way of making flux, though. It really is. Like, you can end up getting quite a bit from it, especially compared to a lot of the other resources, and the fact that you just grind it while you're farming, right? I've been here for a while, but I started playing Trulv and watching your Vanguard videos because I'm playing level 30 Trulv again. Ah, yeah. Yeah, so that's why I assumed, like, you came and went. Because I haven't... I just thought that I saw your comments a long time ago, Beyblade. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I didn't. But either way. Now I'm on PC. Okay, MLG Mike. What? Jess Holland? What? Jess. I'm saying that instead of yes. I know that's a bad pun. Oh, by the way, on my vlog camera, look at this. It's like a cat. This is the muff thing that I've been referencing in videos. Apparently it makes it stop from going when it's out in the wind. Haven't tried it yet. Looks stupid. I don't like it. It's also really, really cheaply made. Start Pixark tomorrow, please. Play it with Mark. I'm gonna have Pixark, a Pixark video come out today. Unfortunately, there's not gonna end up being a Trulv video today. This is the Trulv video for today, because it's gonna end up buying me an extra day of recording time. Most of all, editing time. I've got a couple Pixark videos already recorded. We did end up actually swapping over to a new multiplayer map on the multiplayer server. And I grinded up to level 26 so that we can end up getting some copper tools on Pixark. And then I'm probably going to end up starting the multiplayer series. And that one's going to be a little bit different, where I'm going to kind of focus that on not so much the progression, but kind of like playing with others, you know, so that it kind of breaks up the monotony of playing the game single player, which single player is still going to end up serving its purposes of me being able to play the game a lot slower. Whereas with multiplayer, you know, that's kind of where I'll end up doing live streams with Pixark and stuff. Because I don't want to get you guys confused and say that we're going to end up starting like a multiplayer series that's going to consistently come out, you know, and be like the same amount of time and editing that I end up putting into my single player. But the multiplayer is more so going to be focused on just playing on a multiplayer server. Beyblade, you monster. Thanks for another $24. I'm just bored now, so here, another for more Trove of Wonder. Hope this gives you luck. Just buy 300 Troves of Wonder, 50 from the market, and the rest from the ship. That's what I did. Yep. I don't know why you're buying them from people, but thank you very much, dude. Seriously, appreciate it. I know I gotta do another Trove of Wonder video sometime soon, but I mean, honestly speaking, you are getting very, very close to giving me the amount of money that I already ended up spending on the Trove Heroes update. I want to be very clear about that. I don't want that to imply that it's like, give me more or anything like that. I'm just saying that I'm hesitant to spend more money on Trove right now. I gotta wait a little bit. Okay? Because I ended up spending way too much when Trove Heroes came out, dudes, just so that I could end up getting those resistor costumes and stuff. Tome's done? What? Yes, it is. You're absolutely right. Finally. Oh my gosh, we only have 2 more. Finally. Jeez. My grinding for tomes has been, like, awful lately. Last week I didn't even get, like, my dragon coin tome. I need to get as many dragon coins as possible, dude. Always. Tome and claims. Shh. Never mind the claims menu. You paid for Scythe's rent. Yeah, I'm pretty much. Yes. That's why I really do appreciate it, man. Like, seriously. Woo! What? Stratus is here? I'm scared. That's evil. Get out of here, you jerk! What was it? Claim tomes. There we go. I also need to loot collect stuff. I haven't loot collected in a little while, haven't I? There we go. 59 items. Yep, we needed to clear all that. What, Ronald? You're scaring me. I don't know how to donate. That's okay, Mohammed. I never encourage donations. It's just appreciated if you do it. But I'm not one of those, like, I find it weird when there's like YouTubers out there that are like, huh, you know, I'm making 30,000 views on every single video. I'm obviously making a lot of money. Because I don't even make 30,000 views on every video. And, you know, I'm making a full-time living now. Right? Equal to a Canadian full-time living, I guess I should say. Which is nothing compared to an American living. But I always find it strange when these people are, like, clearly doing well financially. And then on top of it, they're like, let's have... We got a Patreon page for donations so you can support me. And it's like... They always do that thing, right? Like that's what all the other YouTubers always talk about, that where it's like, you know, YouTube is so unstable. I don't know if I'll be able to do this forever. Always. It's always the big ploy that they always say. I'm not trying to hate folks. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of content creators out there that I love, and yeah, you support them because you enjoy them. But I just find it funny how guilt trippy they get. You know, like they try to make you feel bad if you don't end up donating. Beyblade, no, you monster! He gave me another $50. Jeez Louise. What is that? Like, yeah, $225. You monster, man. Spocky bullied me into it, Kappa. Spocky! Spocky! You want to be my manager? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, dude. Like, seriously. You monster. Yeah, guys on Twitch, this is all going on the YouTube chat. I'm speechless, man. Like, that's crazy. You are an absolute baller monster. I wish I could give you, like, a hat or something. Or a cookie. I don't know. That's just insane, dude. Wait till everybody hears about this. Oh, by the way, we got Stellar and Normal. I should make a video focused on just that, right? Costume costs so much in terms of resources. What should I do to farm Flux? Plasmium's pretty good right now. For the most part, that's gonna be it. But yeah, Beyblade, like seriously, dude, that's insane, man. Thank you. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. What the? Yes, get him, Spocky. I don't know what you're even talking about. What the? Oh. Scythe Warrior single player Pixark. That's gonna show up later today. I've been pretty consistent about the times. I try to have Trulv come out at 7 a.m. Pacific time, and then Pixark comes out at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So I do have a Pixark video ready for today, and then I have to edit because I've got a Pixark video for tomorrow, but I haven't had any time to edit it. I just recorded it yesterday. I want to record some Trulv today on top of this live stream, and then also just record some Pixark as well. And very, very soon, I'm thinking that to kind of break up doing the Let's Play series of Pixark, because it's difficult, because I'm spending like maybe an hour recording those episodes, and then I cut them down to 20 to 30 minutes, right? And, you know, things have been getting a little bit easier now that I'm understanding more about the game. But my point being is that I kind of need to do more easier videos, so I think I might start putting out some tutorials for Pixark. Like, I haven't seen anybody's video online talking about the fact that a Shadow Leopard seemingly gets a lot more elemental gems from a gem spider. But then the game itself also lies and says that a gem spider tamed will drop gems. I have one tamed, spoiler alert, and it's not giving me gems. I don't know what that's going on. That's weird. What exactly is the Vanguard class fist fighting character? That's what we're doing right here, dude. Okay, Spocky, you guys are scaring me. I like how now Beyblade is just like the king. Everyone's just like trying to talk to him now. Scythe, I sent a Mario pixel art on Twitter. Perfect timing, Icy. You have already learned the system. You gotta send me the fan art and stuff around the weekend, because Monday is the comments video, and that's, you know, I record the video and upload it on Monday, right? So, which if you guys haven't seen the latest comments video, the intro is actually hilarious. Like, I had so much fun doing that one. It took a long time to do it, oddly enough. Like, it takes a lot of editing to make a video look bad, but it was pretty dank, I'll say. I enjoyed it. The Shacker, I know that your comment was a while ago, but thank you for saying, I love the stream. He's on Twitch, by the way, guys. That was the old me. Now I can't change my name. Oh, on YouTube? Yeah, I know. They don't let you do that, do they? I'm late, Scythe. What did I miss? Don't worry, Creeper. We're just grinding tomes. That's all we ever end up doing. What is with these enemies? Are being weird. Stand still and take it. All 19 mil damage. I think that's our uppercut that's doing that. Granted, we're in normal, so it doesn't really count, but either way. At least we're making a big dent in our normal dread. Because that's the biggest thing is I gotta get these stupid badges gone and done with, man. Like, it's annoying that I have to grind Shadow Towers, you know? Like, I like grinding Shadow Towers, but on my own time, not, oh, I better grind it because otherwise I'll never get the badge. Beyblade saying he's going on Twitch to donate more. Don't. Your credit card is maxed out. How many hours do you play Pixark a day? That depends. When I record it, like I said, I'll spend maybe an hour per video. So there a lot of production goes into all of the editing and stuff like that. Depending on what I'm doing, you know, if I'm doing something exciting enough, I can just record 20 minutes of me playing Pixark and there you go. But on top of that, I do have the private server and that I end up playing, I don't know. Like, I think I've got like over 60 hours on Pixark now, so not bad. I'm hoping when MapleStory comes out, I know this is out of left field, but I'm hoping it ends up coming out on Steam. Thanks, Rocky DBZ. DBZ is one of my favorite. Did you know that? Ooh, what? Rinks something? Someone using Rinks' music for his outro? I didn't know Rinks made music. That's pretty cool, though. What's your POV? Is that personal opinion? Current stage of Ice Sage. Do you think they are going to end up reworking the Ice Sage next? That said, the one that they've already reworked is the Revenant. But we'll see what ends up happening with the Ice Sage. I honestly don't know if it needs a rework. I guess it does for U9, but for towers, you pretty much already just use it for Dread and stuff. Oh yeah, dude, I am so pumped for MapleStory 2. Like, seriously, I already played it on the Korean server. I was that into it, but eventually it just got too difficult for me to keep up with not understanding the language. But then on top of that, it was just like, what? I'm gonna keep playing on a server that nobody else can play with me? Because when it comes out for the North American release, it's gonna be so awesome, dude. Yes, Twixler. By the way, hello. Twitch has a Trulv developer sitting there and watching me. I'm scared. But yeah, the class gem for the Revenant. Like, I caught what you guys ended up saying you did with the Revenant, Twix, and it sounds very spicy. That's a good thing, because I love spicy food. But yeah, really pumped to actually see it. When the Revenant update does end up coming out, I'm probably gonna end up swapping all my Vanguard gems over to it just so that we can try it out, see how it ends up actually operating at the end game, right? Because most of all, I said this earlier, but I'm interested to see how it operates in Shadow Towers, man. Because U9, you can already use the Revenant. You pretty much just do a speed build, run into a dungeon, right click, everything dies. But for Shadow Towers, pretty lackluster. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. What do I have to do for joining PC? Team Pixel. I don't know what you just said, but you don't really got to do anything. We just need to have slots for the club. Are you at max mastery? No, I'm not absolutely maximum by any means. That's the thing. That's why I'm grinding like this garbage. Because I need the stupid Shadow Tower badges. Blah. Like, seriously, man, this is Trulv's end game right here, because these are probably even worse. Well, I was gonna say it's worse than the fishing badge, but I don't know. What do you guys think? What's worse, the fishing badge for 15k fish, or 300 of every Shadow Tower boss in each difficulty, and it doesn't work not only retroactively, but it also doesn't end up working where you defeat Ultra, you get the hard and normal badges. No, it's all separate. Not for long. What, you mean the fishing badge, Twix? Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are changing fishing quite a bit, aren't you? I wish, you know what I wish? This is too much to be true, but I wish Trulv's fishing was like, what is it? Fishing Girl. It was a little Flash game that my brother ended up playing years back. And I thought it was like such a cute, fun, little addictive video game. And I always thought, man, why don't any game, you know, I'm just passionate about Trulv, so I say it for everything. But it's like, why don't these games end up making fishing like a fun little mini game instead of just sitting there and waiting for your thing to bob up and down, right? But yeah, apparently they're gonna end up changing fishing, unless you're just talking about the fishing badge, in which case, yes. Do I get anything for getting the fishing badge early? Do I get like Fishron from Terraria or whatever? Duke Fishron? And I like how on YouTube, yeah, everyone's just saying that the fish badge is worse. I guess that's true. Like, in retrospect, I'm sitting here just going, ah, I don't have to fish ever again. But yeah, it was pretty bad. Because you gotta go like so out of your way to get it. It's been remedied quite a bit, honestly, because of the fact that we have like the fishing dragon and there's a little bit more benefits to actually fishing now. But back in the day, it was just like, ugh. I don't know how Joe ended up doing it. He's a freak when it comes to grinding in games. All he does is just like sits there and watches YouTube and he just grinds it and finishes it. And then he always asks like, how come you can't do that? And it's like, I don't know. It's different for me, man. It's just, I can't. I get like too antsy. I'm sitting here like, bah! Like at least with the Shadow Towers, we're sitting here just grinding over and over. So at least it's fun. Love the Vanguard. Normal mode at least is easy, and then we go to the harder difficulty and oh, gotta use the Draco. Draco is beautiful though. I'm really curious what they're gonna end up doing. Like, I'm not even really excited about the Revenant, honestly speaking, because it's never really been my favorite class. Most of all, I'm excited to see like what are they gonna do with the Ice Sage? Like how do you make that better, you know? Because that's a tricky one. They gotta rework the class gem. Maybe so it phases through enemies. I could see that being pretty good. But are they going to build it towards DPS or tank? Because that's the thing, is the Revenant's kind of being built as a tank character with the new updates, guys. And, I mean, I know Trulv technically doesn't really have any tanks outside of using, like, specific combination of, like, skills. But Revenant might actually be able to survive. Probably not Dreadnought. Because that boss is so, like, overpowered. So, do you want to be Waluigi or Mario for the next pixel art? I guess Mario. I never really cared for Waluigi. I thought it was weird that they forced him into Mario Tennis, but at least Luigi had an opposite, right? Do you know why the damage number bod are black boxes? What? You mean in Trulv? Depends what version you're running? Unless you're talking about when you look in the mod menu, in which case it's just kind of broken like that. What if they added a knight from Trulv in Smash Brothers? I could actually see that. I could actually see that. A knight in Smash, like the knight from Trulv in Smash Bros. And then like his ultimate would end up being like kind of a throwback to Final Fantasy and Knights of the Round Table reference, where he just like does his class gem ability over and over and like completely destroys everything. I could actually see, man. That would actually be really cool if they ended up doing kind of a spin-off with Trulv stuff. Like a Smash Bros. Style game that had all of the Trulv characters. That'd be really cool. Or if PvP in this game was, like, exciting. Sorry, Twix, if you're watching. It's just the truth. What? Oh, Waluigi, because it's got a purple... Yeah, he's got purple, which is my logo color and everything like that. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know. Why are you making Mario? Ooh, another crit damage second stat item. And we're done with our tomes. Yes! We can get out of here. Oh my gosh. Finally. That's it. I'm out. Forget this. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Please don't leave. Why is he farming normal dread? For a badge. All right, let's take a peek. Don't get me wrong, though, Twix. PvP is a lot of fun if you actually play on good maps. Most of all, like, I'm not necessarily directing this because you're sitting here, Twix, but I'm just saying in general, the biggest gripe that I have with like PvP and stuff like that is that it's forcing people to play it rather than it being something that's exciting that people want to do. That's just my 2 cents towards it. Anyways, what did we get for our normal dread? 234. Ugh. Oh, I still have over 50 to do, you guys. I guess at least it's not over 100. And then for Ultra Dread, forget about it. I'm at 34. Like, yikes. How is he offline in Trulv, but he's streaming? Just type /hide. That's the secret command. Out of all of that grinding, we got 26 chaos chests. Oh, because of our tome. Duh. Well, we got 16 then. That's actually pretty good. Huh. Like, just completely at random. I'm slowly collecting stellars. Hee hee. PvP, no, PvP is fun if you're on the right map and playing with a group of people. Like, if you haven't, here, I'll show you this in Team Ploxel. We've got some pretty good maps, I would honestly say, that are very fun. But I'm most proud of the Hanamura map that I made from Overwatch into Trulv. I don't know what it is. This is, like, not just because I made it, you guys. This is my favorite PvP map. Like, I love it. Because I made sure to make the verticality so all of the classes could end up climbing on all of the walls and stuff. And you could just be so sneaky, you know? And there's a lot of, like, good lines of sight and everything like that. Like, I'm really surprised that a map from another video game ended up fitting so well into this game. Thanks, Mean Sue. He subscribed on Twitch with a tier 1 sub. I have no idea what that means. Twixler, do you not know how to PvP, brah? You want to know how you PvP? I'll give you a sweet tip here from content creator to Trulv developer. Pirate Captain with the banner that makes it so that you can reduce your cooldown. Because that way you can just spam your ult and you can throw down 3 turrets and everything dies. It's like the cheapest way that you actually go in PvP. Oh, by the way, in the Vanguard, just his his right click with his ranged mode just one-shots everything in PvP for some reason. It's broken. Like, seriously. I don't know what that robot is, Hydra, but I appreciate it. Actually, you know what? Let's do PvP. Why not? Right? Come on, guys. Let's do it. What should we do? I kind of want to do it. Should I do it with this? Let's do it with the Vanguard. All right, fine. I know I should make him... I know I need to add on to my, like, Overwatch mod. I need to make him Doomfist. I know. Twix says that's cheating. No, it's not. Shut up. I'm good at this game. Believe me, I am. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Twitch. Each robot is worth a few cents. Thank you, man. Oh, and then there's different tiers that end up I see. It's cool that Twitch is doing all that stuff. I don't know anything about Twitch, man. I suck with Twitch. I'm Mean Sue on Twitch as well. Yeah, I thought that was you, Beyblade. Also, thanks for another $2 with Super Chat, you monster. I'm coming out of hide mode so that people can join me. Join me. Yes, join me, my brothers. We will go into PvP and I'll use cheap tactics to destroy you and pretend that I'm good. I'm not lying. I use all of the best strats, right? New Twitch user, Scythe? What, Snookus? I don't know what you're talking about. Your username's scaring me, though. Thanks, Creeper. He donated $1. I appreciate it, man. You didn't have to give me your lunch money. Why don't we have 10 people here? Why is no one joining me? I'm appearing online. Where is everyone? Oh no, my popularity. What's happening? Blah! Blah! Alright, forget this then. Blah! I'm just gonna... oh, I'm in D&D. I'm so good at this game, you guys. I'm so good. Look at this. D&D. You scrub. Later, Twixter. Yeah, I know. It's still 6 in the morning. Jeez Louise. Well, you guys are on the same time zone as me. Yeah, that's right. Spocky. Twixler. Give me flux. I like that. Give him every last bit of it. Where is everyone? Oh no! No! Why am I not popular anymore? I'm gonna wait inside the port. You guys know how to get in there, right? My CSGO map, I like that one as well. But yeah, the Hanamura map is just fun. Oh no, it's gonna split European and North American players. I forgot. 6 players. Come on, boys. 6 players left. Joe says he'll do some PvP. He's pretty much the only person that can kill me in this game. That said, I'm the best at PvP. If you clearly take... Okay, I'm gonna get out of here and wait so people can end up joining me. No payload on the map. I know. I thought about doing it as a reference, but it would have been too big to build. Come on. Yeah. Why are you guys not here? Well, either way, this is blue side. One of the things that I love doing in my PvP maps, or just maps in general, color coding. Like, we've got a little bit of red on that roof, but we can get away with it because everything else is blue, thus signifying this is the blue side of the map. Also, you know, kind of just taking very specific color tones for everything. And then over on the red side, it's all like kind of more darker roofs and kind of all red toned stuff, right? I like it. I think I did a very good job with this map, if I do say so. Can you add me to the club? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to add you to the club. I will / accept all friends, though. Whoop, accept all friends. There we go. Husky Red Panda 30. Thank you, man. Threw me $5 to say, notice me, please. I love your videos, and hi, can I join the club? Sure, you bought your way into it. Scythe plays. Pay to win? You're not online, freak! You gotta be online before I can even invite you. Are you gonna play Booga Booga anymore on Roblox? I'm sorry, I'm not playing Roblox right now. Also, the game ended up kind of going bad. What the? How is he running around? How are you guys doing that? Hackers? What's happening? Oh, because I can run around too. Okay, I didn't know PvP was broken. Yes! Yes! Vanguard and PvP. I have not tried this yet. This should be fun. Thanks, Logan. Gangnam Style, maybe? But thank you. Number 1. Look, we got movement speed. Yes! Don't worry. None of them will know what hit them. Hee hee, blah, 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 blah. Come back here! Come back here, brother! I'm going to destroy your face! No! Yes, Pirate Captain, help me! I'm so good at this game, it's not that we have a whole group of people. Stop it! You're locking out my controls! That was not a legit death. Not at all. Totally not legit. That was, because I'm not in Do Not Disturb. I will go into Do Not Disturb. I have to. I'm being attacked. Melee mode. Number 1. I'm coming, boys. Don't worry. I see you on top of that roof, Shadow Hunter. Try and hit me, dude. You know how difficult it is to actually hit your mark in this game? Like, seriously. I transformed into an elephant for a moment. That's my secret power. I know I should have used ranged mode, but I was overly confident. I didn't know that melee mode sucked in PvP, not Shadow Towers. What am I thinking? All right, he's going down. I will get revenge. Watch this. Where'd he go? Is he gone? I'm scared. Everyone's like, I'm going to sneak around the map. This is the only way that I can win. Come on, Ice Sage. Beep, 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 beep. My shots are so slow. Oh my gosh. Anticipate the target. Yeah. Anticipate. Anticipate. He's gonna come around the corner at any time. Right? Yes! Bring it on, Nutella! Oh my gosh, you laggy freak. You laggy monster! That's not Nutella. Who are you? You're scaring me! None of our attacks are working! Vanguard versus Vanguard. The ultimate duel. Not really, though. PvP is so fun sometimes. Like, seriously. Oh my. Can I swap classes while we're in PvP? And we probably could, but I want to get my ult so I can go get that guy. No! Ice Age Ultimate strat still works? What? Yeah, I'm the best at this. Okay, let's swap to my best class, right? Candy Barb. I really do enjoy using Candy Barb because you just get to use your ult. Yeah, PvP is so fun when you're playing with friends. Like, that's the thing. If you're playing with friends and if you're playing on a map that's like good, it's like so fun. It really is because of how broken it is. No, no, stay away from me. What the? Which one's which? Oh, look, the Ice Sage is coming to get me. Ha! Ha! Ah! Come back here, you! Okay, that's kind of rude of you to do that. Ha! Use my ult. Use your... This game sucks. Seriously. Why was my energy taking so long to, like, regen? Why? They should change it so that abilities are on cooldown in PvP rather than actually being focused on energy. And I respawn and I still have 0 energy. Oh ho ho ho! Cool. The big reason why Pirate Captain's so good is because then you don't have to rely on lag. Your shots just go through and destroy everything. What? Oh yeah, Dino Tamer's really overpowered too. I know. Hup! Why didn't that work? No, really? I like how Ice Sage still works. Like, I don't want to do that because Ice Sage is like, that's just boring. Like, that's actually cheat. I don't like that. Alright, I'll resort to Pirate Captain. If everybody else is gonna start being sheep, we may as well, right? I need to start using items too, that's the big thing. But, whatever. Bloop! Is this gonna be cooldown reduction? No, it's just gonna be more raw damage. Woohoo. Still though, it's been such a long time since we played PvP, man. Like, seriously. Huh! I mean, I did shift, but... Oh, look! We've got 2 Ice Sages, man! You're so bad at this game. Like, seriously, if you... You both need to use Ice Sage. Did I win? I think I won. Yeah, look at that. I got top. Totally. We'll do one more round here, and then might have to call the stream here, guys. Because I got to get to editing and junk. Yes, I know that the Candy Barb can do his #1 beautiful ability. I know, Ronald, you cheapskate. You're just mad that you're not good at this game. That's why you gotta use the Ice Sage strat. No, you're just that good at the game, right? Yeah, totally. I hear a cat puking in the background. Good. I can't wait to go clean that up. I already said a Mario costume, Icy. You uggles. Here we go. Let's see whether or not... Is the Vanguard got resistance to the Pirate Cap? I mean, the game's like so unbalanced right now, especially since Trulv Heroes came out. It's just like a mess. Can we... So long, suckers. I'm going to climb up all of this way. I know that I should grab that ult instead. There we go. Or I mean this. Huh. Alright, this is kind of working, but not really. Why are my shots not registering at all? Oh, because we're all red. That's one thing I will... Like, anybody else get that where you just generally find it really hard to tell, like, who's on what team? It's like you should be able to have your character... Like, your character should just have, like, an indicator that shows, like, what team you're on, rather than just your shadow under your character, you know what I mean? He didn't notice me. He didn't notice me. Yes. Yes, you fool. Blah. Blah. You think you're strong? I'm gonna run. I killed someone. Oh, that was Joe. That's why he knew what he was doing. Haha. I know I talk a lot when it comes to PvP. It's because I'm so good at this. Oh. Right when I say I'm good at it and I fall. I like that. I need to go rely on more items though. Items give you the true power in this game. That's the only way you can actually do it. See that double jump right there? True skill. Nobody else can do stuff like this. Yeah. Is he on my team? Yes, he is. That other guy isn't, though. Mr. Shadow Hunter. Mr. Shadow Hunter. Ah. Hup! Go get him, my ultimate turret of death. Please? Destroy anything? I'm going to die. Because I'm sitting here at like one hit. I'm scared. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead, Mr. Ice Sage. Red is winning. This is how it should have always been. I just got to camp here for 18 seconds, guys. That's all you really do in PvP, isn't it? Ah. Why did I fail that? Ah. There we go. We're gonna own this entire world. It's all mine, every bit of it. Yes. I don't... Oh, you scared me. Yeah, stop scaring me, man. Your jumps are weird. Seriously. Ah! What's going on? Is it like just... Oh, I thought like everybody left on the other team or something. Bloop. Bloop. There you go. Go for it, turret. Destroy them. Destroy them. There we go. Yeah. Yep, of course it destroyed Joe, because that's what this idiot does. Like, using this character is, like, so evil, man. I need another power-up. I also don't seem to... Oh, that power-up's gone. Why don't I have my cooldown reduction on my banner? Maybe I swapped to the wrong banner. I needed the one that made me powerful. Ratman, run! No, seriously, what's happening? I see you hiding up there, Ice Sage. He thinks I don't, but I do. Oh no, a Dino Tamer. I don't want to fight him one-on-one. Where's that other guy? Aha! Now we've got it. Watch this, guys. The ultimate PvP strategy. This strat got me into the MLG Hall of Fame. Watch this. In 16 seconds, I'm gonna blow the doors off of everyone in the StarCraft community with my epic elite skills. Ah, he's sneaking up on me. Oh no, everyone's going to come and kill me. Yes, hee. Just kidding. Just kidding. Death to everything. Me. I win. I'm the greatest. Me. Even though I fought like one person. You know what else began? Oh, I killed that guy up top too. Oh my gosh, this game. Alright, I need another ult. I really do. Hey, you get back here. You get back here, Mr. Pirate Captain. You and I are gonna fight, Nutella. Come on, man. Come on. We got the... forget it. That fight would end up lasting way too long. I'm not going to do this. This is so laggy and not fun because it's Pirate Captain. I know, Joe. But it's the only way I can win and feel good about myself. No, Dragon Master. I have to get the gold. Alright, that's enough PvP. That was still fun, though. There's still some people that play StarCraft competitively, but yeah, that was the joke, is that it's a dead game and completely irrelevant to this. Bloop. Should we do an hour map? You guys want to do more PvP? Is it even worth doing? We got coin collection challenges. We could do those, but who really cares? Let's see. The Office from CSGO. That one's alright, actually. You can't really use the Pirate Captain as much on that map. Well, either way, whatever. We'll call the stream here for today, guys. We don't need to do an hour PvP because... I don't know. I think if we played it anymore, it might get boring. I will throw down my mastery pins, though. Where are those guys? I should throw down some shadow pins, but I'm saving those to sell them because I'm cheap. What are pinatas going for right now, by the way? Are they still overpriced? Where are pinatas? There they are. For 50 of them, it's still better to just buy them with Flux. Where is everyone? What's happening? Am I in D&D again? Did I secretly do that? You deactivated D&D. Yeah, I was secretly in D&D. It's only 5 mastery pins, so honestly, who cares? Yep, there's gonna be a Pixark episode today. I'm trying my best to keep up the Pixark videos every day. Same with Trulv. But in either case, we're going to call it for today, everybody. Thanks so much for coming out. Really do appreciate it. Big shout out to not only all the people on Twitch, because I don't know where I can see a list of all of you guys, but our donators for today on Super Chat: Muplo Phillips, Boyon Fun, Spocky the Frog, Beyblade 716, Ionic Creeper YT, Husky Red Panda 30, and Logan Gangnam Style. His name isn't actually Gangnam Style, but in either case, thank you guys very much for the donations through Super Chat. Really do appreciate it. And thank you all for just tuning in and having some fun. Really had a good time tonight. Or this morning, I guess. It's still 6 in the morning for me. But I really got to rush out and get some editing stuff done. I got to get that Pixark video uploaded and blah, blah, blah. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. And if you want to support me other than the Super Chat, you can always sponsor my YouTube channel. Check links in the description for my merch store, as well as Gawkbox, which is a way you can donate to me for free. Not for everybody in Europe, though. Have yourselves a great day, everybody. Sayonara and stay epic. No, I didn't. Just shush.